Hey, good morning. So I came back and it's to talk about love spells and the things people do to force you to stay with them and be with them, and it's just crazy. I was trying to make the video before and not use names, and then it's like people gonna think that I'm talking about them, and it's like, yo, like everybody got fucking problems. It's not always about you, but everybody goes through their own things. So I think when I was married, that was like the worst period of my life was when I was married. And when I was married, it was like, he always called me a witch. I was always a witch, but I was always cleansing myself. I was always burning candles. I was always doing return to senders because I had to deal with the family, my family doing black magic against me, or the relationship. It was just always some shit, so it was like I always had to protect myself, even from when I was in my 20s. Love spells, people do love spells all the time. They do love spells is to either keep you close, they want you to stay around them, they want you around them. So they'll do a love spell to make you like them or make you want to be around them more. And it's like, and you fucking hate the person and you can't stand them, but then you're always there. Why are you always there? Because they're manipulating your mind and they're forcing you to do something that you don't want to do. And that's what black magic does. It forces you to do things that you don't want to do. That's what love spells do. Forces you to do things that you don't want to do. So, and then it was like in my younger years, I've had to experience love spells or other people doing love spells, and other people was like altering the mind, and they would do things, and it was because of the love spell. They would always do negative. It wouldn't be negative. It was like, it was always a love spell. It was always some desperate woman or someone just desperate, or they just didn't want me to be happy in my situation. So they just wanted to just mess things up and put it in their favor. But then the whole thing is, it's like the person didn't have their shit together. It was like everything was mine, but you're in a relationship, so then it's like you just let them whatever. But it was like they didn't want you to be happy, so they would do things to alter your person's mind, so then your person wouldn't know why they do the things that they do. They would just do them. And then those are love spells. Those love spells can change your mind. It can make you do things for a person that you don't want to do. You want them to spend money on you. You want them to go shopping for you. You want them to do all this stuff for you. But it's not usually, it's like you just have to be careful who you're dealing with, because when you're young, you don't know about none of this stuff. None of it. Like, you don't want to believe in it. You don't want to think about it. And it's like, I could have known what was going on, but I didn't know how to break from it. I didn't know how to, like, I didn't know what to do. So, and then it's like when a person is under the spell, it's like you just gotta leave them alone, and it's like, wish them well and don't get mad at the things that they do, because they're under the spell. When they're under a spell, it alters your mind. It's taking your free will away. So whoever's doing it is forcing you to do things that you don't want to do, but you're doing it and you don't know why you're doing it, and you're doing it. You can be in the person's house and you don't know why you're in their house, but it's because they did a spell to make you be in that person's house, and that's why you're in that person's house. And you can ruin your entire life because someone wants to play in magic and someone wants to like ruin your life. Like, they want you for them, and then you have your own mind and you have your own place where you want to be, and then you don't want to be in the place because someone is messing with your mind, taking you away from where you're supposed to be. So it's like, you know, it was just always magic involved. Like in my younger years, it was always magic. It was always black magic. And it was always a woman. There was always a woman doing something. And then they would copy me, copy my hair, copy my style, copy everything. And I would be like, you know, that's why I started changing my hair color, different kind of colors. Because when I went blonde and they went blonde, I go burgundy, they go burgundy. I cut my hair, they cut their hair. It was just like, what the entire fuck? Like, you know what? I'ma just do my hair purple. I would go purple. I would go pink. I would go lavender. I would do hat. I would style it all different kind of ways. It's so, you know, I don't stay the same for too long. It's like I always change my appearance. But dreads are different too, because you can't really do much but like get them to be curly, or you style it, retwist it, but it stays the same. But I can change the color any color I want, and I'm okay with that. But it was like the woman was always copying me. It's like she wanted to be like me, but then she could never be me. And then it was like she would just do things to the children, do things to, you know, to, I guess, keep her situation. And it's just magic. It's just magic, forcing someone to do things that they don't want to do, and then they're gonna end up regretting it later in life. Like later in life, you know, it takes years. It takes, you know, once you wake up from it and you realize all the things that you did because of a spell, you end up living in regret, or you feel bad, or you'll try to fix it. You try to fix all the things that went wrong, but it's like what's done is done already. It's like too much damage has been done, and it can never be fixed. That was like the worst marriage ever. But and then, you know, you're still growing, you're still going through shit, you're still living life, and you go to work and you're dealing with people, you're dealing with the public, and then it's like the people, you're working for these people, and they're doing more magic on you, more black magic on you, to alter your mind, to change your appearance, or to force you to do things that you don't want to do. But they're doing love spells to make you agree with them so that you will do what they want you to do. But it's like when you don't have control of your mind, when you don't know yourself, when you don't know your mind, when you don't know your habits, it's easy to be manipulated and to be tricked into doing things that you don't want to do. It's easy for someone to take over your mind because you don't know yourself. And that's why most people that are going through black magic issues, they're the younger crowd, because they don't know themselves yet and they haven't experienced things yet, and it's easy to trick them and manipulate them and take advantage of them. And a lot of stuff happens in this world is black magic. It's always black magic involved. And it's like most criminal activities is black magic involved, because they want to put up illusions so you don't see things for what it is. You don't know what the hell is going on, because they're your friends, or you know, you trust them, or you believe in them, but those are love spells. Those are love spells. Try to trick you, force you to see things that are not there, force you to feel things that you don't feel. And it's just like, you know, when you don't have control of yourself, control of your mind, you're easier to trick. I don't know how else to put that. And it's just so bad, because so many people do it to get what they want. You know, they'll do a love spell so that they'll have you around, so you'll be around them more. You'll always want to be there, and then you don't even know that it's a love spell. You'll be like, oh, I love the person, and or I like the person, or this person is not that bad. You know, you'll make excuses to be around the person, and it's a love spell. You'll go to the meetings and everything, and you think everything is cool and everything is normal, and it's not normal, but it's all a love spell to lure you into this place so that they can get everyone's energy. I don't know how to say, yeah, it's to get everyone's energy, get them all to agree to do something. You don't even know what they're doing, what they're scheming, what they're plotting, what they're really doing. You know, you're just there because you love the person or you like the person. It's just crazy because black magic, everyone is doing black magic. They'll do black magic on your finances. They get jealous of you, they get angry with you, they'll do beauty spells on you, they'll do all this stuff against you to hurt you and hurt your life, and then it always backfires onto them. So yes, it can mess up your appearance, yes, your money can be slowed down and it can be blocked, but and then it's like you have to keep pushing forward. You don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck. Like, clear your energy, clear your space, burn your sage, whatever, do your spiritual baths. I have my Lead with Love, the splash. This clears your aura and it breaks all negative energies that could be around you. It just breaks it. It breaks it. It's like, you know what? Like, oh, hell no. This energy is like, I don't want none of this energy around me. I spray it all the time because I know what's in it, and it's just gonna help you. It's gonna protect you. It's gonna just keep your space clear. I burn incense all the time because it just clears the air for the ambiance or whatever. But it's like we always have to stay protected because it's like when you don't know what's going on, you're easily tricked, you're easily manipulated. People will take advantage of you, and that's what it was. Like, even when I was married young, it was like I just wasn't aware of the things that people did. So I've always been witchy. I've always been with my candles and my incense and my herbs. I've always done that, but I didn't know what other people were capable of. Like, I always knew how to cleanse myself and how to remove negative energies, but I didn't know that what people were capable of, like doing these love spells or doing things to your finances, doing beauty spells on you. Like, I didn't know stuff like that, but I knew people will take your underwears, and because that's what they did. They took my underwears, went to a whole nother country and buried it somewhere. And I'm like, and I couldn't understand why things went the way they went, but it was because I didn't know about magic. I didn't always know the evil that people are capable of. Like, I knew how to protect myself and how to take care of myself and how to cleanse myself, but I didn't know how to do evil. This evil that people do, I didn't know. I did not know about it until I went through some things. I went through some things with family. I went through some things in a relationship. When I was married, I went through a lot of shit. And even with employment, you go through a lot of shit with the job, and then it's all black magic. It's like everybody is doing black magic to each other, to alter things, to take your free will away, and it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. But it's like all you could do is just protect yourself. Just be aware. Once you're aware of it, it doesn't work on you. As it doesn't work on you, it won't work on you because you know what the fuck is up. Like, it's not gonna work. These love spells, people do love spells, and it's just like it makes you hate the person. It makes you not want to be around them. It makes you not like them at all. So, and then it's like, don't do love spells. You can do a love spell if the person does have love for you. Then the love spell is going to work for you because there is love there. But at the same time, you cannot do love spells on a person and the person doesn't like you at all, and you're going to do a love spell. It's not going to work. They're going to hate you even more. That's what happens. They hate you even more, and then the person doing the spell ends up obsessed with you. That's what happens. It's just crazy. But once you're aware of it, even if you like the person, it's not gonna work because you know what the fuck is going on. Like they doing love spells, they doing things to alter your mind, to change your mind, to mess up your mind, and that's why so many people have lost their mind, are not mentally stable. It's because of the magic. People do magic. People do black magic to everyone. Just like everyone is going through it or everyone is experiencing it, but they don't know that it's black magic. They just think that it's something that happens or that this is normal to be happening. Like, no, it's not normal to be happening. Somebody is playing in your energy. That's why you have to know yourself, love yourself, care about yourself, know your mind, know your heart, like know your feelings, know how you are. How are you as a person? What do you like? What you don't like? Like, and then people will sit there and they will fuck with you and they'll do things to you and then you'll start doing things that you would never you would never do some shit like that. But then somebody done sat there and it's just playing in your energy, and then they're trying to take your free will away and force you to do things that you don't want to do. And it's just crazy, and it's bad because a lot of people don't know about black magic. A lot of people don't know that people do love spells. A lot of people don't know about the financial situations. They do financial spells, poverty spells, homeless spells. They want you to lose everything that you have within your own livelihoods, and people are going through things and you don't understand why are they going through certain things, and it's because someone that is playing with them. They're low vibrational and it's black magic. For things not to work, you have to raise your vibration so that the magic won't work on you. Because I've seen people, they're having good jobs, and they're homeless. They're living in shelters, and it's just like, what happened? And it's the same people in the places of employment, in the places of power, that are sitting here playing in black magic, doing things to the employees because they don't like that employee. It's just crazy. It's childish. But this is what it is. And then no one wants to take accountability. No one wants to admit of the work that they're doing, of the danger, of how they're hurting people. They hurt so many people. And then it's like the energy always comes back to you. Like all this wicked that they do to people, it is gonna come back. Like everything comes around. Everything comes back to you. Whatever you put out, it comes back to you. People do love spells just to make you do things that you would never do, and you're doing it. You're like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, why am I here? Or like, and it's a fucking spell, and then you don't know it because you don't know how to clear your energy, clear your space, protect yourself, wear protective jewelry, like the evil eye. I have the evil eye like all over. Like, let me show you. It's over there. Like, it's over there on that wall. I know I still got my decorations up. But I have evil eyes like on every corner of the house. It's just to protect the energy because people throw energy all the time. And it's like, I don't know what they do. I just know how to protect myself because I don't sit here. No, I don't think about other people. I focus on myself and I stay focused on myself. And I do my return of senders. I burn my ancestor money. My ancestors with me. My ancestors are always with me and they go hard for me. And I clear my energy, clear my space. I take my spiritual baths. I spray this all the time. And I do take spiritual baths. And it's just salt, Florida water. And then I'll add stuff to it. To make you better, make things better. The rose petals. I put rose petals. It was for your heart chakra. You have your heart chakra blocked. You don't even know that it's fucking blocked. But roses help with that. Help with your heart chakra. Makes you a little, softer. Try not to be mean. No, I'm not mean. I'm just straightforward. Like, I'm straight. and I don't like to play these little fucking games. Like, I don't like it. But you know, I just wanted to talk about the magic, the black magic, the love spells, the poverty spells, the misfortune, the, you know, these people, they do all this kind of stuff, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. And then it's like, if you are unaware of the kind of work that can be done or that people are doing, and if you are unaware of yourself, you have to know yourself, know your mind, know your heart, know your emotions. How are you? Like, how are you normally? That's how you know when someone is playing in your energy, because you already know your own feelings. You know how you feel. And you know when someone is playing in your energy. You know when thoughts are not your thoughts. Like, what the fuck am I thinking about this shit for? Like, this is not my mind. Like, rebuke the energy. You don't need to light the candle for that. You can rebuke the energy, because you know that that's not your energy. You don't have to accept that energy. You can refuse that. Rebuke it. Like, get out of here, nasty energy. Light some incense. You know, I know I'm here. I'm just talking about it because no one talks about it. And then it's like, I don't know, it's just so many things happen, and so many people go through so many things, and it's like, and it's the same things, because I've been going through things since my 20s. I'm 43 now, and then I still have to deal with people and they shit, and the black magic and the bullshit, and it's just like, oh my God. But I'm older now. I know my energy, I know my mind, I know my emotions, and I know when someone's playing in magic. Like, I know. And it's easier. It's easier now than it was back then, because I would argue, I would fight, you know, you would argue with these people, go back and forth with these people, act up, make a scene, and do all this shit, talk all this shit, because it's like you were just unaware. You know what's going on, and it's not right, and you don't like it, and then you're trying to defend yourself, and then everybody wants to make it seem like you don't know what you talk about. But all these people are playing in magic, and then you know that they're playing in magic, but they all deny it. They will deny it. They will deny it to this day. They will deny it, but they sat here and they played in magic, and they just did things to try to ruin your entire life. And it was like, and it was all black magic. But all that energy comes back. It will come back to them, because, you know, I keep going, I keep pushing forward, and I'm like, I will not be fucked up. I refuse to be fucked up. And even if everything was taken from me, and it was all magic, it's all magic, because I didn't know about the energy. I didn't know someone can steal your energy and manifest off of your energy and do all this shit with your energy. I didn't know none of that, and I wasn't protecting myself and my energy. And that's how this person could live such a wonderful life and have all this stuff with my energy. And I'm just like, like, you know, I just had to take the L, take it, and rebuild myself better now, and protect myself at all costs. I protect myself at all costs. I don't want no one around me that is not on a good level, that's not on my, I just don't, I don't deal with it. I don't keep it around me, because it's like, if we can't be the same, then no, we don't have nothing in common, no, then we can't be, no, it's not gonna work. Whatever, I'm just talking because, you know, we all go through things in life, and then you can never really talk about it, because there's always some magic. And then when you talk about magic, people get scared or they don't believe you, but it's always been magic involved. And magic has been going on since forever. 1600s, 1200s, it's in the Bible. It's been going on forever, and it still goes on now. people still play in it. It's in the entertainment industry. It's in it's everywhere. And you just have to pay attention, pay attention, and don't fall for the tricks and the games that people play, you know, because people play games and they think that you don't know. And the young people are always suspect to it because they're unaware, like they don't know themselves, they don't love themselves, they're always looking for something to attach themselves to. So they'll attach themselves to negative energy, and then bad things happen. Once it's like growing up, you'll see how things are when you have your own life experiences and you go through things. Once you go through some things, then you'll be like, oh, I know what this is, you know, because there's no other way to put it, because a lot of people don't talk about it because they don't want to scare people. And then it's like, how can you talk about it? How can you prove it? You're just saying this and saying that. And then it's like, there's no way for you to prove it. And then that's the whole thing with black magic. People will sit here and they'll do all this evil, and then there's no way for you to prove the evil that they're doing. You just know that this bitch done did some shit to cause hardships for you, cause poverty for you, cause sickness for you, cause death, endings in your life, you know, did love spells on you. It's like, but there's no way you could prove it. There's no fucking way. Just be mindful. Wake up to this shit. Always leave a love. Stay positive. Stay positive. Vibe high. And be mindful of everything. Always leave a love. Bye.